I'm down, bro. Oh, damn. Bathroom? Sheesh. It's the master suite. Another master suite. Wow. Now this is freaking snazzy. Holy. Look at that. Getting G with it. Bro, little custom bar stools? Damn, we didn't gotta go that far to get to the fucking beach, huh? What the heck? This shit is steep as hell. God damn. I'm down, bro. Let's go. Cold plunge. Bro, I almost fell forward like 2 times. It's not that bad?
Hey, fill the water.
Hey, there's a worm right here. That's some bait. This man is wheezing. Yeah?
Point that I don't even care. I got jewels in the safe that I don't even wear.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show, guys. I really appreciate you all being here. If you did click on this video, thank you so much. Today we're going to be hitting back in chest, which I am really excited for. Seeing as I have not been in the gym in about...
a week?
Yeah, a whole week. This is the longest I've gone without being in the gym. So
And you were sick.
I was really sick. I got like COVID or something. I was throwing up. My eyes were killing me. She probably heard me bitch about that for like 4 days in a row. Like my eyes were strained to the max. Like I couldn't look at light. Even talking about it makes them hurt. Placebo effect. Had a terrible headache. Dry mouth. No matter how much water I drank, it just didn't help me. So I just sat there for a good 4 days and just melted away in my bed. And I just was like way too weak to go work out. So it was very interesting. So we're more or less fully recovered. I also went to a bachelor party this weekend. So that was awesome. One of my cousins is getting married. Super excited for him. But also something very interesting about this bachelor party for me was that I did not drink alcohol the entire time I was there. A little subtle flex, but I'm really trying to move away from drinking. There's a couple reasons why. Starting with number one is I'm just not a good person when I drink, bruh. I'm not like... I take it too far. That's my biggest problem is like when I drink, I can't just like sit there and have one drink. It's like I gotta drink because there's no point to me in just like having a few beers. It just doesn't make any sense to sit there and just, you know, knock a few back. Like there's just pointless calories and then you gain like a minimal buzz. Nah, bro. For me, it's always go hard. And it's not promoting. I sound like I'm promoting like if you're gonna drink, you should get fucked up. No. Some people can just enjoy, have a few drinks and be chill. I'm not one of those people. Like I said, I always gotta go above and beyond and go balls to the walls. So I got tired of that. And bro, I got tired of waking up feeling like crap. And like I talk about drinking, like I was deep in the sauce. It was like after work, maybe have a couple beers, and like I was an IPA drinker. So it's already stronger than just like a Bud Light or like a Michelob Ultra or something that like maybe like a more healthy beer drinker would drink. You know what I mean? So I just got sick and tired of all of that stuff. And yeah, and also it suppresses your testosterone and suppresses your growth hormone. So I'm doing the reverse of what I was trying to accomplish this entire time. Quite literally, I did stop for a while, a good while. I went a couple months without drinking. And I was like really big into like just getting my physique straight. I really wanted by this summer to be just peeled, but dieting was just super hard and I just wasn't staying committed to it. I kept cheating on my diet a little bit, and eventually I just went back to my old ways and started chugging again. So I was down to like 200 pounds, almost 205 pounds, went back up to 230. And I think it's also kind of just like a emotional response for me too, because around the time that I started drinking is kind of around the time that all this happened to me. So I mean, I could just be coping, using that as an excuse. I don't really know. I couldn't honestly tell you, but I do know that my urge to drink around then is way stronger than it is in like the beginning of the year, for whatever reason. A lot of stuff happened to me then. Like I lost a couple friends, some artists that I really like died, and then like finding out you're sick, and just it's a rough time. You know, I've had a lot of death is usually like surrounded in those months for me. So it's really weird. So I don't know. Like I said, I've used all that to cope with the fact that, hey, I just like to drink. I don't know. But we're about 51 days in off the sauce, and I couldn't feel better. Like, I'm tired now because I didn't sleep at that damn bachelor party, but it was nice being an observer. It felt like I was a cameraman in a nature documentary. It really did. Observing how people act and thinking like, dang. Like, and granted, I don't think anyone was really as like sloshed or sauce like as I normally get too, which is kind of interesting to observe. Like I'm thinking like, dang, like have I ever is this how I am, or am I worse? Like, you know what I mean? But it was interesting. I got a lot of cool videos of the bachelor party, and I was like super we had a blast with all the guys, and it was good to just get out. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with that. I'm just gonna go in now and murder this workout, and maybe get like some soup after this. My throat is really jacked up from just the air, I think, up there. So it's gonna be nice to get some hot down the gullet, and the wife actually suggested that, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Go catch a great back and chest day, and then we'll see where life takes us from there. We made it. It is pretty damn packed up in here. Let me hit those that first. And, yeah, we're getting it.
I was surprised. Arnold Schwarzenegger sat down. I scared him. He went over and sat in the corner, and when he went to sit down, I continued at him. I was wagging my finger at him, telling him that his behavior was reprehensible, that I was not a boy or so who needed to grow up. But he could look me in the eye. It was wild. Joe Weider told me later that Arnold was on cocaine that day, and in looking at some of the photographs later on, I believe that he had an unusually stressed look on his face. For years, I was walking around in a fool's paradise. I thought everyone was as nice a guy as I was. I thought that evil was something you just read about in novels and newspapers, when in fact evil is something that's around all of us.
In order to train as hard as possible, you must retain a clear image of your purpose. Once your goal is sharply but realistically defined, all that remains is carrying out your plan. Don't, however, worry about your individual potential. Potential is only the expression of a possibility, something that can be assessed accurately only in retrospect. In other words, you'll never know how good you might have become unless you try. So let's get with it.
North American for 1977, Mike Manser of Washington, D.C. I understand you're a medical student. Does this help and assist in the development and the understanding of the muscle?
Well, certainly a bodybuilder has to have a knowledge of all the muscles, but that's not why I chose medicine, no.
How many hours a day do you have to work to develop a physique like that?
Well, most bodybuilders train at least 3 hours a day, 6 days a week, but I only train a total of 3 hours a week.
What do you do during those hours?
Train very hard.
Over here. Join me, yeah. I like being around you. I have a lot of you.
Why am I remembering this? At a moment like this, I remember. That pain. Dead. They're all dead. Let go!
It is as it was before. Raw yourself.
Cardi. Yeah, we're gonna get back and buy fucking pump, so follow along. So this shit's gonna be involved. I want this shit!
I just want to bitch slap that motherfucker. I don't have time for people that are weak and say I can't. No, you can't.
You will. How can I get bigger? How can I get bigger? Let me think about this for a minute. How about fucking eat more? What do you think about that one? Eat more fucking food, that's gonna make you bigger. More. Believe me, the more you eat, the more you sleep, the better results you're gonna get. It doesn't take a fucking scientist to fucking logically understand what I'm saying. The more you put in, the more you get out. So stop fucking making excuses. Get out there and do whatever the fuck it takes to reach your fucking goals. Get the fuck away from me, you fucking nigger.
What's going to separate the guy from first place, from second, from 10th place? Then it's going to be what you put into it. I was mentally stronger, I always trained harder, I knew that, and my competition knew that.
Myself as a little boy, I said I can never leave the gym knowing I have 5% left. That 5% is magic. That's the magic place where very few people go. When it comes time for that one set, you know, when you think you're done, totally done, you have at least five more reps, okay? I want you to fail, and I want you to get up and do it again. Same thing in life, same thing here. You can do this, you can do anything. Go out there and fail. Go out there and fail. Drop the weight on the ground, toss the weight, but but she failed
Everything that you thought had meaning. Every hope, dream, and moment of happiness.
Alright guys, I'm gonna call it a night. Sorry I didn't get to show you, but basically I got this soup right here. Definitely helped me out. Great electrolytes in there. It's egg flour soup, protein, and then there's like some noodles in there, carbs for recovery, and there's a lot like of vegetables like peas and stuff. Really good. If you guys watch this all the way through, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sorry it wasn't as exciting at the end as I thought it was gonna be. I just literally didn't grab my camera. I was busy recording a stupid TikTok. Go follow me on TikTok, guys, if you like other content. I do more skits and edits on there. And I don't really talk as much on there. I mean, I guess I do sometimes. It just depends. But Instagram, follow me on there. I'm on a bunch of other platforms too. So just Drewski Juicecar all across the world. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this. If you watched it, just please like, subscribe, share this with everybody you know. And yeah, guys, remember just to stay focused on your goals. Don't give up on yourself. It's super easy just to be undisciplined. And when you can be disciplined, it just feels good. And, you know, they say, what does it take, like 30-something days to kick an addiction? So if you're trying to start something new, just build that routine up. Don't quit. And if you're trying to quit something, just try to make it past those 31 days. Back in chest day was epic, was super good. Literally cannot complain. It felt so good to be in the gym. My throat's a little like scratchy from the weather of the bachelor party. We went up in a lake, but my throat's a little jacked up from that. So I got like a little cough from just the changing of the weather real fast. But I should be good tomorrow. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you watching this, and y'all have a good night. Take care.